Anyway, we said last week that happiness is the default setting of every human being. And the absence of pain, of hunger, of fear, then the default is going to be happiness. And the idea that we have to go beyond ourselves to achieve happiness is not actually correct. We just have to be. Like the factory setting on an electronic device takes you back to how the device ought to be before we start tinkering and adding things to it. Similarly, our factory setting is happiness. So where did it come from? When did this great lie, this myth develop that we have to do something in order to arrive at this destination called happiness? That if we work harder, make more of an effort, do this, do that, then one day we will eventually have accumulated enough pieces of this puzzle of happiness to form the puzzle and create and experience happiness in our life. Where did this come from? So it probably comes from our parents. And please God, one day, many of you students will become parents and you will pass on the same myths and the same wrong advice, because that's what society seems to do. That if we just keep striving for things, bettering ourselves, then one day we will be happy. But the sad truth is there are people who are very, very successful, who have more money than they know what to do with it, have positive relationships, and everything seems to be going okay for them or really well for them, but they don't seem happy. So why not? If it's outside of you and you've got all those things that make people think make you happy, why are they not happy? So that's a big question we'll have to answer in the coming weeks. But I want to set you a task today, because we often want things, but we don't take stock and think, well, what do we have in the first place? What happiness do we have? We're easy to judge what the frustrations are, what the challenges are. They seem to overwhelm us, but it's a very different story when we're trying to piece together what we have that is actually really good, that you could actually say, this would make me happy. So the challenge is to make a happiness list. List down all the different things that make you happy. And it could be as simple as, or talk to someone who can't do it, it's not so simple, but the ability to wiggle your fingers or to pull a funny face or to smile or to do whatever it is that you do. Maybe those things make you happy. Just think how unhappy we are when you wake up in the morning and you've slept badly and you can't quite move your head properly and your neck hurts. So the ability to move will be part of it. Maybe you're happy for the clothes you have in your wardrobe, or your family, or whatever in your life makes you happy. Make that list, your happiness list. Hopefully the very process of making that list will in turn make you happy, which is a bonus, I guess. And then take a moment and try and select from your list, and hopefully you've been able to come up with a number of things. Try and select your top 5 or your top 10. And what you do with that information, well, be happy, because we'll discover that hopefully next week. Have a good day.